Hey, Mama. So today I am answering a question I actually received from one of the mamas inside of the Social Media Detox Club. She had shared that she was having a hard time finding bundles that relate directly to what she does. And so the question came up of, should you only participate in bundle collaborations that connect directly to your niche? And so that's what we're going to talk about today, choosing the right bundle collaborations. As a reminder, I am dropping a free private podcast called The Visibility Accelerator. This private podcast is for the mama who wants to simplify her visibility strategy, start generating consistent quality leads, and do it without relying on social media. So click the link below in the episode description or head over to the show notes to get on the waitlist for the private podcast. All right, let's jump into today's episode. Hey, Mama. Are you tired of feeling stressed and overwhelmed trying to grow your online business with your babies at home? You desire more flexibility in your day, allowing you to pour into your family, yourself, and your business without running yourself into the ground. Mama, you can build your dream business and do it in a way that fits your current season of life. And I'm going to show you exactly how. Welcome to the Mama Turned Mompreneur podcast. I'm your host, Andrea Singletary, daughter of the king, wife, mama of two, and life and business coach for mompreneurs. On this podcast, you will learn business strategies made for mamas just like you, who desire to be successful CEOs and fully present mamas without stress or overwhelm. So whether you're an entrepreneur who transitioned to a mompreneur or a mama turned mompreneur, I am here to support you. So grab your coffee, notebook, and pen, put in those earbuds, and let's dig in. Okay, so should you only participate in bundles that are related specifically to your niche? Do you only choose bundles that truly connect with, what you do, who you serve? So like I mentioned in the intro, this is a conversation that I had with one of the mamas inside of the Social Media Detox Club. And so she had expressed to me that, a lot of the bundles that she was finding didn't really relate to what she was doing. A lot of them she felt like were related to like business coaching, serving business owners, that type of thing. So to answer the question, I do not believe that you need to focus on only applying for bundles that connect directly to your niche. And I'm actually going to use another one of the mamas who's inside of the membership as an example. So this mama, she specifically serves more like moms. And it kind of started out where she was focusing primarily like on stay-at-home moms, that type of thing. But as we started working together and she saw a lot of the visibility opportunities that were available, she really had this breakthrough about not limiting who she serves as a play and parenting coach. She realized that she can support many parents who struggle to be productive at home by providing them with resources that help them teach their kids to play independently. So this relates not to just stay-at-home moms, but parents that work in and outside of the home. And this really opened up for her so many more collaboration opportunities because she can participate in bundles geared towards business owners and non-business owners. And the nice thing is that for the bundles that are geared towards business owners, she really can stand out because she essentially is giving business owners who work from home a way to be productive while still having their kids at home. So it really is unique. And again, she really can stand out because she's not necessarily coming at it as like a business owner serving another business, how they call it B2B, but it's more so she can move between the B2B and B2C, so business to consumer, because what she does supports people who are business owners and not business owners because she focuses in on parents. And so when it comes to bundle collaborations, I really want you to think outside of the box. really look at where are your ideal clients hanging out, like all of the possible places they could be hanging out. Looking at them in a holistic approach, so to speak. Thinking about all aspects of your ideal client. Are they a parent? Are they a business owner? Do they work a 9 to 5? Are they dealing with a lot of stress? Do they have relationship problems? Really looking at all aspects of them instead of just in this singular way of, okay, I usually support, stay at home moms. Stay at home moms, they want to keep their kids entertained and engaged, but it can be a lot providing 24/7 entertainment. What can I do to show them how to, um, the kids to play independently so mommy can get a break? Well, looking beyond that, well, what if it's a mom who, yeah, she's home with her kids, but she's also running a business? She needs to be more productive. Or maybe it's a dad who's running a business from home. Or maybe they're parents who they're working a 9 to 5, but they also have a side time hustle. So, really like looking beyond that, thinking outside the box. And when you start viewing it that way, you will find that there are way more bundles that you could be applying to and really stand out because you're coming at it from this unique angle. So, when it comes to, deciding on what bundles to apply to, there's some things that you want to consider. Yes, look at the target audience. Does it relate to your target audience? Other things you want to look at is, does the bundle feel aligned? So, really thinking about your personal values and beliefs and those of your ideal clients. Does the bundle reflect that? Does it align with your goals? If not, then it's not an ideal collaboration for you. Also, this is something that we don't always think about, but look at the bundle promotion requirements. So, some requirements can be over the top. So, make sure the bundles that you are applying for have requirements that you can realistically commit to. For broader bundles, so I'm starting to see a lot more people do bundles that just have a theme. So, not necessarily focusing on like a specific group of people or even a specific thing, but really it's more like it has a specific theme. And so, um, you really want to look at those. Like they don't necessarily have a specific niche, but those are still great ones to participate in if you have something to contribute within like the overall focus of the bundle. So there's one bundle I'm thinking of that the host, like the focus is the target audience is like consumers, so not necessarily other business owners, but really looking at I believe the focus was helping them like thrive in different areas of their life or something. It's super broad. And so at first glance it may be like, oh, that's too broad. Like, how am I going to find my potential clients participating in a bundle like that? But when it comes to those broader themes, this is where you really can stand out and still attract your best fit clients when you make sure your messaging and your contribution is specific to the ideal client. So you don't have to make your contribution super broad so that way it fits every possible person who is going to come across this bundle, but still focus in on who your ideal client is. So if your ideal clients are moms, then make your messaging specific to moms. Like I recently participated in a bundle that was basically geared towards coaches. It did not specify that was, mom coaches or anything like that, but I made sure in my messaging that I specifically spoke to moms because moms are my ideal clients. And so only moms signed up for that specific offer, that specific contribution. So you can be specific in your niche and who you're serving, but still participate in these bundles that have maybe a broader theme or a wider focus, or it's opening up to a bunch of people. I know Lizzie's Christmas party every year, I think in December she does it, and it's just pretty much a free for all, whether you serve other business owners or you serve consumers, like everybody can basically contribute whatever. It's super broad, But you can be clear in your messaging. You can be specific in your messaging and making it clear, like, who you serve, how you can serve them, like who this resource is actually for, and still attract those best fit people. So at the end of the day, you just want to make sure that you are participating in bundles that are going to help you achieve your goals, but make sure you're approaching it with an open mind. And even though it may not say that, like, oh, this is specifically for moms, or this is specifically for, a certain group of people, you can make sure that in your messaging and the type of resources that you're contributing are specific to your target audience. So, I think this was like a really great question to answer, because I know that this comes up for people, like, especially if you're like super, super niche, it can feel like, oh man, I can't participate in these bundles. And I actually had this come up with someone else who I did, a visibility plan in a day with, where she served Christian moms, and there aren't a lot of bundles that are geared towards Christians. Again, it's just your messaging. You make it specific, like, this is for Christian moms. So you be clear in your messaging. And I know one of the fears or the worries is like, oh, well, if I'm so specific and I'm participating in these bundles that are not geared towards my ideal client per se, I may not see a lot of signups. You have to shift your mindset around that. We want quality over quantity. You can have tens of thousands of people on your email list and none of them be an ideal client and none of them buy from you. But you can have 400 or 500 people on your email list who are all an ideal client and who actually buy from you. So shift your perspective around that. It's not so much about getting as many people as you can on your email list, but more so about quality, the right fit people, getting those people who actually need your services. So if you are currently leveraging collaborations in your business, make sure you aren't missing out on great collaboration opportunities just because it seems like the bundle doesn't connect closely to your niche. Participating in bundles that don't necessarily connect directly to your niche is a great way to stand out amongst the other contributors. The key is to have the right messaging and the right resource that will attract your dream clients. Again, make sure you get on the waitlist for the Visibility Accelerator private podcast, where I am breaking down how to increase your visibility so you're generating quality leads monthly. So you can get on the waitlist by clicking the link below in the episode description or heading on over to the show notes. All right, Mama, I will catch you in the next episode. Well, Mama, that's a wrap on today's episode. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, will you do me a favor and follow the podcast and leave a review? Hitting that follow button and sharing your thoughts about the podcast are the best ways to ensure that other mamas like you find this show. Your review also lets me know if you're enjoying this podcast, so make sure to share your thoughts before you go. All right, Mama, I'll catch you in the next episode.